Okay, trichomoniasis. That's actually the basic name. The actual disease we're actually looking into is trichomoniasis vaginis, which is kind of more based around vaginal regions. Our epidemic. This is a STD. So our epidemic is somewhat simple in that we have a husband and wife. The wife contracted it from the husband, and they ended up splitting up. And then ultimately, each one had sexual partners, and they both were infected with it. So it then continued to go on and on, and without many symptoms, which is trichomoniasis does not have very many noticeable symptoms, aside from like very basic kind of cold-like symptoms, like flu. No one really went on knowing, so yeah, really sought treatment. It's not that complicated, it can't really get that complicated. It's actually a very weak disease in that it can take, I think, two different basic antibiotic pills for like 3 days and it's gone, no problem. I'll start off with the structure. It is a parasite. It's amoeba-shaped so that it has 5 flagella, these 4 and then 1 down there. It's very simple. It varies in size. It kind of ranges from 10 newtons to 7, and it's very, very, very microscopic size. It's hair-shaped at its most pure form. It typically gets deformed. I think we have pictures that we did. How it infects is very simple. It attaches to the either epithelial cells in the vagina or the epidermal cells in the urethra and penis. And from there, it kind of attaches onto one of those cells and it copies one of those proteins. And then from there, it kind of goes back into some RDC. And then from there, it basically kind of most parasites work. They kind of get copied, they run in, and it starts to spread throughout. It reproduces by binary fission, which is, we discussed this before, it just kind of splits as it is. Its life cycle, it has an incubation period, which is basically it attaching itself and getting embedded into a skin cell, and that takes roughly 5 to 28 days. And then from there, it's still dormant, you're not necessarily infected, but you're about to be infected. After that point between there, you will have trichomoniasis, depending on what it infects with. It varies in name. It's very simple. Globally, it happens throughout the world. It actually had more signs in North America in 2014, 2015, and 16. It's since dropped off, and I think it's mostly in South America. I believe it's South America. But again, it's pretty good globally. It typically happens in places where I guess you have a very undeveloped country, undeveloped political system where that not much money is spent on medical practices, so you can't really afford to like $20 pills, I think, to get rid of it. Risk factors include premature birth, and that means that like it's actually more common in like middle-aged to older women. I'm not quite sure. I think it's because their immune systems are slightly not as developed or not a little bit weaker. And this can lead to premature birth because it just kind of starts messing up your body and makes you a lot weaker. However, it can get passed on to your child if you have regular birth. And if you have a C-section, it's actually avoided, which is, think about it now, you wouldn't have that much of an issue because most people actually get C-sections. Symptoms, again, there's not very many, although the very few there are is kind of itching, burning, or redness and soreness around the genital region, again, like any kind of STD. Discomfort with urination, any other STD, or it's kind of change in vaginal discharge, and it kind of has a yellowish or greenish with an unusual fishy smell. Pretty gross, right? As said, prevention, we have 1 abstinence. But you can actually still get it because it's mostly passed through like bodily fluids, not more sexual bodily fluids. Prevention also includes be tested, as anyone should be. Use protection latex condoms in infect places. Condoms aren't the end-all be-all because you can still be infected with it as you can still be pregnant with the condom. However, it's still a possibility. It'll reduce your chances of getting it significantly. Treatment, as I said before, you have 2, I don't know how to pronounce these, metronidazole, I think, which is, again, just swallowing a pill. It's $18 to $31 globally. Works by entering the cell through diffusion activated by hydrogenomes. Very simple. It's almost like an antibody. It's pretty much the basic part of it. And yes, I think that's pretty much it. It's very simple disease, very curable. Any questions? Anything I didn't answer? I'll actually try and go through these and answer. Main way of contraction, sexual intercourse. 3 ways of prevention. you have condom abstinence, when you can go on condom abstinence. You also have birth control pills, which kind of reduces the fact, but not really. It's mainly treatment prevention. How many times do you have to take medication to get rid of it? Between 2 to 3 days. How does the medication enter the cell? I don't think we actually covered that. Whatever, cellular diffusion, which is an antibody does that. How long does it take to die? I'll go on through the life cycle a bit more. Incubation period, again, this is kind of when you're actually getting effective experience, 25 to 28 days. Women, it lives in the vagina and skins glands, which is basically urethra, same like males, but not as much. Multiplies when vaginal conditions become more basic. So the normal pH of vagina is 3.8 to 4.2, and it's when it's more basic, you start to actually be able to infect easier. No known cystic form, which means it doesn't kind of remain there. And it can survive in host for 2+ years. However, it typically does not. I think the longest period we've seen that is 12 months. That's the longest seen of trichomoniasis. Yeah, it can survive outside of the body for more than like 20 minutes. Other than that, it will die.
Yeah. What's the axis style?
Oh, axis style. Sorry about that. That's the 5th flagella. That's actually kind of what it uses to swim around, similar to like a sperm, same movement. I forgot the name of it. But and also attach it onto a epithelial cell. Yeah. That's what it kind of hooks to, like uses to hook onto it a bit better.
Move through the lymph vessels, and they're constantly migrating, and they are in the bloodstream during the day when the flies are active and they take them to grow. But during the
How
night,
does it
they migrate to the lungs.
Binary fission. Fission.
They have so many layers, they're able to resist, you know how the cells they get rid of the waste, they're able to resist that.
What is the greatest risk factor? Again, middle-aged women.
One other thing is surgery.
Middle-aged women. So like, women guys like 40 to 60 years old. They're more susceptible to get it than anyone else.
Remember, question number 8, what causes the inflammation? Can you describe that?
Sure, actually that's up here. It's similar like getting a cut, and how it's kind of antihistamine is what kind of causes swelling there. It's very similar in that because it targets epithelial cells, so it kind of has the same response because it's almost like it's like a normal infection. You know, very certain you have just basically histamine builds up. It's nothing very like serious, and it's very basic disease or STD parasite. So, yes.
Not really swell, but it has to